You know, we have a crisis in healthcare today, skyrocketing healthcare costs, an epidemic of diabetes, obesity, other conditions. 20% of GDP is going to healthcare costs. The United States is ranked 37th, or the lowest in industrialized nations in healthcare in the world. We have the 37th in infant mortality. So something is really awry. And the reason I got into nutrition, frankly, I love, what I do, Feldenkrais, chiropractic, craniosacral, but even with those cutting-edge technologies, people still weren't holding their adjustments. I removed the interference to the nervous system in all sorts of ways, and the body, in the past, when I first became a chiropractor, used to heal, but now people no longer are holding their adjustments. I think you understand this all too well. And it's really because the quality of food has really gone down tremendously. Things are mass-produced, highly processed, and we're seeing a precedence of chemical therapy over nutrition. In other words, we're feeding people poisons trying to correct the reaction of starvation. That's actually a quote from Royal Lee, who was a dentist in 1951 who founded Standard Process, which is a Whole Foods company. And my story also is why I got into it. I was constantly tired. I used to sort of go out in the afternoon for a cup of coffee or a sweet. I used to have to take a nap. I was irritable. I was gaining weight. Just my whole drive was down. And as I got interested in this work and this very specific protocol for finding nutritional deficiencies in people and using it, first of all, myself, my energy level changed dramatically. My mood stabilized, my energy stabilized, I lost weight. And so I know this work works. I've done it now with many patients and I see it work. So I'm really excited to add this into what I'm currently using. And basically what a person needs is, if they don't have genuine replacement parts to heal themselves, the body's constantly going to go out of balance. They're going to go constantly going out of balance. And so this is a protocol, this is a way of assessing what do they need. And not only what do they need nutritionally, but also identifying anything that's preventing them from getting better. In other words, they could have a food sensitivity, they could have an underlying immune challenge, they could have a chemical or metal sensitivity, they could have a scar. All of these prevent the body from getting better. And so I use whole food supplements from this company, Standard Process, to give the patient what I know they need to get better. Okay, so I'm gonna go over. We've already done some of this work. I want to show the viewer how it's done, just so they have a sense of it. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to take a strong muscle, and here we're going to use your arm like this. So just hold it just like right here, and I'm going to pull down, and you're going to resist me. You can feel. It's not a muscle test where I overpower you. I'm just looking to see where there's a joint lock. So as I pull, I can feel, and I think you can feel where the joint just locks. Right? That's the place we're going to operate from. So first of all, I'm going to identify, do you have what's called open regulation? In other words, is your system able to shift gears from putting your foot on the gas pedal, which is the sympathetic part of your nervous system, to slowing down and healing, which is the parasympathetic? Unless your body can make that adaptation to demands placed on it, you can't get well no matter what modality is used, frankly. So here we are. So I'm going to place my hand like this over your navel, and your hand moves, your arm moves. You can see, first it was locked like this, right? And now as I touch like that, it moves. That says I'm open to healing. My body can regulate itself. If it didn't move, I would have to look at, is there a food sensitivity? Is it just the distress as I mentioned before? Okay, but it's fine. The next thing I'm going to look at, is there switching? In other words, is the nervous system confused and therefore also can't process well the therapeutic intervention? So if you'll just touch your pinky and thumb like that, and it remains strong, which is fine, which is where we want it. Take your hand away, open it, put it in this hand, and there it is, strong again. Let's say it went weak. We would have to look at, again, is there a stressor that's causing your body to be what we call switched, to be neurologically confused, such that it can't take in the therapeutic modality that we want. Okay. Now, in your case, we've worked together for a little bit, so we know that your thyroid was a little weak, which is interesting, right? Because I think you had some blood work, and it didn't show anything definitive, but you had some classic symptoms of thyroid, which was low energy, I think, in the afternoon, And I don't know if you had any hair loss. Was that?
No.
That was another patient. Okay, but these are classic sort of thyroid symptoms. So in other words, we don't want to wait until you produce a disease process in your body. We want to nip it in the bud beforehand. So that's what this work is about. So I'm going to go right to your thyroid and see what is the condition, what's the situation with your thyroid. And you see, as I touch it, the arm weakens again, right? So you go from, hold it right here, there's joint lock, what we call joint lock, where I'm pulling, but it's staying in place, the arm. I touch the thyroid, and boom, it weakens, right? So I'm going to place on your body the appropriate supplements, whole food supplements, to give you the replacement parts you need to get your thyroid working again. Now people say, how does that work? You put a supplement on your body. Well, the way how that works is your body has a field. It resonates with things. And these substances have nutrients in them, and they have their field. If the supplement on your body works well together, the arm will stay strong. If it doesn't, it'll go weak. It means it's not effective. So that's really how it works. We're working with this idea of energetic fields, and your body knows. Just like you walk in a room, you can see, oh, this person, I don't know what it is, but I want to stay away from him. And someone else, it's like, hello, I've never met you, but I feel so comfortable. That's a field phenomena, okay? So I'm going to take this supplement. I think we found some food sensitivities with you last time, right? We said you were allergic to rye, wheat, corn, right? Okay, so that means, so I'm going to ask you to stay away from those products, which of course is in everything. I'm going to ask you to stay away from those, and in the meantime, to get your system going, I'm going to give you a digestive aid, digestive enzymes to help you. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put, this is called Zypan. It's a digestive aid, digestive enzymes. And I come back into the thyroid. Already the thyroid's improved because I'm touching the same place, therapy localizing the thyroid, and now the arm stays strong. So I want to see what else we can do to strengthen the thyroid. So I'm going to give you, this is thyroid made from thyroid tissue. So here we go. So here, it's even better. Now I can just feel can you feel the difference? The arm, without me even doing anything, it immediately locks. And I want to see if this also is appropriate. This is iodine, which is also what the thyroid needs. And again, it's totally strong. You can see the arm is totally locking in place. If I take these products off the body and I come back onto the thyroid, look, I can do this, and I'm not pulling, there's no magic here.
No, I can feel
it. Is that right? And Pam, you can feel the difference. I'm just going to put this here again, and I'm going to lean back, and look how strong you are, right? Mm-hmm. And take it off again, just to show you one more time. And that's how weak it gets. So this is saying, I need these products. This is what I need to get well, so I don't constantly go out of balance, so I can hold my adjustments. So I feel this piece, this nutritional piece, in conjunction with the work we're doing, the craniosacral and Feldenkrais work, is the way to go, is the optimal way to kind of support your nervous system and also give you the nutrients that your body's really craving for. Okay?
Okay.